Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Doyes and welcome back to Forever Stranded. In the last episode, we were exploring as we're waiting for more soul sand so that we can get power and get a lot of good power. And yeah, don't really have much more to do today, so we're probably going to go exploring again. But this time it's a little different. I did go ahead and take a look and see just where things are, and as I thought, there's the city in the west, there's something north, there's something south, there's something west or east. So we're gonna try to hit all of the we're gonna try to hit that one today because I don't know too much about that. That way I believe has another city, and then that way has something kind of interesting. But the key was we didn't go far enough. The other thing is there is a secret somewhere underneath here. I know what the secret is if it's still there. I don't know if this is the same version or not, but the secrets are buried under the ship. So we'll find them as I dig up the basement, and yeah, kind of go for there. So I was taking a look at some stuff. So we have the auto heavy sieve. We're gonna use that here soon. I like the death generator, but unfortunately that's going to kill us, so can't really use that, but we do have a decent amount of power right now. I was looking at something else that's going to help a lot, and it's actually a quest, which is something we haven't done in a while. So the regulator, the temperature regulator. If we look at the recipe for that, oh my gosh, let's just look up regulator. So this guy, alright, so this doesn't look too bad. We're gonna need a lot of blaze rods, which how are we getting blaze rods before? I guess, oh no, we haven't made the heating coil, so we need a lot of blaze rods, so we'd have to figure out how to get that. Killing blazes or whatever we figure out to do. So that's one thing. The cooling coils, those are easy enough to get because of the diamond shards. I have plenty of diamonds, I think. Yeah, I have 35 diamonds, so that's not hard. The thing that looks scary is the advanced circuit from IC2, but it's redstone, lapis, glowstone, and electronic circuit, which is redstone and iron plate, but we can make the immersive engineering iron plates really easily. So that's actually simple. So then everything looks fine other than figuring out blaze rods. And then I looked at this. So the iron generator requires RF engine and a bunch of iron and a stone generator. So the RF engine is a block of redstone, bunch of iron and gold. Stone generator also requires an RF engine. And the wood generator requires another RF engine plus another block of redstone. So that's going to require just okay, let's do the math. We're going to need 3 of our RF engines. So there's 3, 4 for each iron generator, so we're gonna need 8 blocks, and that is a little over a stack of redstone. We have about a half a stack, so that's not gonna happen anytime soon. So, and blaze rods, actually, blaze rods, the best way to do that might actually be through the compressor. How difficult would it be to make a compressor? If I actually spell it correctly. It's literally just stone, a basic machine, which is some iron plates, and electronic circuit. That is pretty easy. We'd have to power it, but presumably there's an easy way. So that is a path we definitely could take. But I think in the meantime, I want to take all of these guys, and what do we need for it? Just some cobblestone. Alright, we're going to take a bunch of these, and we're going to grab a cooling coil, and we're going to basically grab a bunch of cobblestone, and I'd like a door, but we could just make a box. And then one other thing we're going to take with us to make things a little bit easier is we're going to come back here, and this guy So, do these laboratory blocks have the water on them? I wonder. Will that work? No. Alright, so we'll just put that back. How about this one? Nope, that's just a laboratory block. Alright, so I guess we'd have to take a bucket of water as well. That's fine. So my plan is we are going to go exploring yet again today, just because might as well. How's our food situation in here? We've got plenty of food. Not too worried about that. We're going to need some more glass bottles, I think, to get more water. And we're going to want a bucket for water, so I have a bucket on me. And we're going to want to take one of these food tanks. So this guy is going to continuously make stuff. And we'll kind of go from there. So the heavy sieve, we could probably go ahead and make. I think we're going to work on that next time because I want to go ahead and jump into the world, have some fun. We have more dirt we can put stuff down. So the farm is going like the farm should. Sooner or later the wheat is probably going to die, but that's fine. I'll deal with it then. So let's see. We have everything we're going to want. I do believe so. So we're going to head that way. You know what? Let's take another. I'm going to take some water from that. And we'll go ahead and eat something. Probably a rice cake. Alright, so we need to go that direction. Decent ways. There's so much stuff in that little hole. So if we look at the map real quick. Journey map. Yeah. We went all the way out here. I think we need to go just a little bit farther. I think we just didn't go quite far enough for this. So let's turn F7 off. And we're just going to bounce this way. So it'd be nicer if I had the temperature regulator because I could make the portable one and we wouldn't have to worry about heat at all. I can't wait until that time comes. Maybe we'll start working towards that while we're waiting for other things. Specifically the quartz. Because a lot of that stuff we can make pretty easily. There is a temple. I'm not going to go explore those all that much, to be honest. Because, there shouldn't be too much in them. That's, like, super good. So, we'll just keep bouncing. There is the battle tower. So, we're almost there, I think. Yeah, there is my little waypoint. So, this is getting into dark, new terrain. So let's just continue heading this direction, and we'll see what we can find. I know it's over here, but I'm pretending I don't. So, ooh, here we go. So this looks interesting. It looks like a whole bunch of little piles of sand. And there are, well, there's some stuff here. Looks like a gigantic crater. Because it is. It's a meteor. Wow, it made some glass. But this is where we can come to get skystone. And a gigantic meteor with... Oh, wow, there are mobs in there. Mob spawners. Now, I wonder. So these look like the normal... I would say vanilla, but it's not vanilla. The normal skystone stuff. Looks like there's something over there. Let's see what's in the center of this. There's it. Alrighty then, that is a mob spawner. So yeah, I don't know why I wasn't expecting this, but there is the meteors, and to kind of like really send home the my point, if we take a look at journey map, we stopped exploring about right here, and it was literally like, actually I saw these were at the end of the map, so that's how close we were. So this is the waypoint. New meteor. I'm gonna disable it because I don't really care to see it right now, but let's pop down and we can, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff in there. There are so many spawners in there. And away. Alrighty then, so yeah, there are so many spawners in there, including blaze spawners. Alright, so there's that. We're gonna just back away, and let's head back home for a moment. So that is the meteor. I am not equipped to take that on yet. We might end up just trying to start making some more infrastructure type stuff. Because, you know what, that was enough. I wanted to see the meteor. There's the meteor. I actually had no idea what was in it. Like I said, there is a city. It looks really cool to the south, I believe. And then to the north there are some domes. Now the domes are really interesting because they have a bunch of different things, including animals. So we could go there to get animals a little bit earlier. But honestly, there's not much there that I want. So, we are getting warm, but we're not that far from the ship. Luckily, this stuff isn't that far away. And yeah, so we'll go explore the city and the domes another time. Like I said, I already knew, I found out about them because I wanted to see about where they were. See how much farther I needed to go and that kind of stuff, but it wasn't that much farther. So yeah, we should be able to go back to our ship and get some stuff done today. So the biggest thing is we're just kind of waiting around for more. Oh great, we're starting to get hyperthermia. We're kind of just waiting around for more soul sand so that we can sift the soul sand and get as much nether quartz as we possibly can. I love that those guys get stuck. It's actually kind of funny. And let's get inside our house and cool off. Alright, cool. So we'll put that back. I'll get some more water and all that kind of fun stuff. That's good enough. So today I think let's go ahead and start making some of this infrastructure. And it's just going to be a matter of time. You know what? We can fill that guy up. And it's just going to be a matter of time before we can get more stuff taken care of. So let's get started. So I think the first thing we should probably make, we have tree tap. Is there another way to get rubber? So compressor is the other thing we're going to need. I keep spelling it wrong. The compressor requires these guys, sticky resin, and eventually the wood. And the only way to get that is we could centrifuge propel us, but the only real way to get that without bees is through this guy. So I guess we'll do this. We should probably make the extractor as well relatively soon, because that's going to make my life easier with getting the rubber. Because we need 6, we got 3. Yeah, let's make the extractor as well. Is it ER? OR. Extractor. So this guy also requires a circuit. But this stuff isn't that difficult to make. The other thing we should probably do is go ahead and grab, I have a bunch of steel right here, and we can go ahead and use this to make our thing that does the thing, the auto. Actually, we have 18. Let's see. I just need to punch enough of these guys down into dust so that I can sift the dust, and then we'll be able to much later make some cool things that will do things to make automation easier. So we're gonna need a bunch of cobblestone. So actually, something like that. And then I don't have enough. Wait, do I? Yes, I do. Okay, never mind. We need to make another compressed hammer. Now the skystone is going to be really useful, but a problem that we're going to have, I think, is we don't have any of the presses for when we get to applied energistics. So I bet we have to clear out that meteor in order to get an applied energistics system. That would be my guess. So, is this enough? I guess we can sift the rest in sand. Doesn't really matter too much to me. So do that. Recipe. It's 10. I have 8 more here. You know, let's break one more down, just so that I have a single one in there, and then I'll break the rest down later. I'm lazy. Cool. So we can put this guy back. We'll need him later, and don't need those guys right now. Alright, so I guess let's go ahead and make compressed cobblestone and do that. Cool. So with that taken care of, we should be able to sift some dust. And the whole point of doing this is just to get to break the iron mesh more than anything else. So with this, we're gonna make the heavy sieve. Sieve, however you want to pronounce it. I don't really care. I pronounce things wrong all the time. So that is going to be something that is going to basically do this for us automatically. Now, it will require meshes, so we'll have to feed it iron meshes. That's not that big of a deal. And we'll need to feed it whatever compressed blocks. But other than that, it just requires some power, and it will do it on its own. We could give it upgrades with enchanted books, but again, I don't know how necessary that's going to be. It's just going to be one of those, like, we need to just get it up and running more than anything else. So, let's go ahead and do a sand last, because why not? And that should break the mesh. Yep. Cool. So, bone meal, that stuff goes in there. This stuff goes in here. Crushed ores. My stomach is grumbly. Yellowite, gunpowder, soda quartz. Okay, most of that stuff I don't care about. That goes all in here. And then rice seeds, Certus, and this stuff goes in here. Cool. So we actually have quite a bit of glowstone. Alright, well, so with that taken care of, we can go ahead and pick this guy back up, and we'll need to break one of these guys into steel ingots. That will go there, and then these two go in the corners, and then we need glass panes. So nothing too difficult. But glass panes are a bit of a pain, just because I don't have much glass, and I don't need that many usually. But making glass is simple. So there is the auto heavy sieve, and we'll put it for now right here, kind of in the middle. Has no mesh, so we need to make a mesh, which we don't have enough iron in there. But this way, we can tell it to go ahead and start sifting, and it will do its thing. So do this, take one out, and that should be good. So with that taken care of, we just need to make Oh yeah, it's 6. I forgot. And then these guys will make 4. So put that in there. And I guess I'll put the steel in here. Take the blocks of aluminum brass. I'll put that back. And I have a chest, so we'll put this over here somewhere. And we'll put meshes in there. So now what we can do, and honestly we'll probably end up putting all this stuff in there as well. So what we can do is we can take this stack of sand and just throw it in there, and that will do its thing. So the mesh will eventually break. We can automate that later. That will be easy enough. Let's go put that back. And do we have any more rubber yet? That's always a good question. We do. You go through rubber so quickly with this type of stuff. So let's see if we have any more rubber trees. Rubber saplings would be what we need right now. So do we have more? Spruce. I don't see any more. But did we not get any rubber saplings? We did. We have 4. Cool. So we're going to go ahead and grow another tree. This will just speed up the rubber production. And eventually you'll want a lot. So we'll need a decent amount of rubber. So we'll get like, let's get 4 trees. 1, 2, 3. And I'll plant them all in this area for right now. We'll end up moving them probably later, but for now, this will be good. So that is there. We're going to need some bone meal. And how's this doing? So yeah, it's probably going to fill up with stuff. That's fine. If it does, I'll deal with it then. I don't think we need that much bone meal, because I believe these guys will produce trees very quickly. So all of the rubber trees, I believe it's only 1 or 2 bone meal. And then that. And then that. Alright, so I have a sickle, don't I? Is it in here? No. I thought I had a sickle. We'll see if we... Are there sickles in this mod pack? Or am I thinking... Whoops. I accidentally deleted all that. There are sickles. Okay, so do I have one somewhere? I probably do. But I don't know where. Let's just put that in there. I really need to clean up my inventory just a little bit for a second. So let's come out here. And let's see, that stuff goes in there. And do I have a sickle? We need to drink. If it's not in here, I don't know where it's at. Because it's not in this one either. Maybe it broke already. Alright. Well, we can make another one. That's not a problem. It's something like this. And there's a stone sickle. So, what this allows us to do is break leaves a lot faster. So, that's what we're going to do. And then we can tree tap it as well. I will say it's really weird to see the clouds like we have. So this tree is kind of terrible. And let's see, this guy has one here, one up here. Alright, so that's not too bad. And we have 5 saplings, so that's not bad. And this guy has one up here. And any more? One here. So 2 is usually typical. We have a spider in our base. And no longer. Okay, so and then this guy has replenished. Is the other one? Nope. Okay. So we have enough rubber to get both the things I want, so we'll go ahead and do that. That can go in there. Alright, so let's get the 6 that we need right away. While we're waiting on that to cook up, we're going to put this stuff away. And let's see, saplings can go back in there. And the first thing we want to make is the extractor. So this guy is going to enable us to do some really cool stuff. We need wood. We're going to need copper. Can I make the wires without... I should be able to make the wires without... no, I need copper wires. So I need cutters, which is iron plates. So we're going to need a decent amount of iron. Let's see. Let's get 2 blocks. Let's get a block of copper. And let's just take basically all of our iron. We can start sifting it automatically, so it's not that big of a deal. Anyways, let's pop back in here. We're going to need this guy. And we just get 1, 2, 3. So it's going to use a little bit of durability, but that's not that big of a deal. Oh, I hate that. I hate it when these guys connect, so I'm going to have to move this. I hate that. So we have the cutter now, so we need to make 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 copper plates. I want to make sure. Okay, we are going to need 6 eventually, so let's go ahead and do that. And we're going to cut those into wires. This guy is done, so now we have insulated wire cables, and we're going to need an iron plate plus the way you're supposed to make this, by the way, is with the forge hammer. That's how you're supposed to do the plates. That takes a lot of iron though, and the hammer we're using, which is where is it? It's the engineer's hammer right there. It is. Only takes 2 iron, so a lot cheaper. So we just need some redstone now. 1, 2. And we can make our first electronic circuit. So I don't even know if these are quests somewhere or not. I don't see anything that's saying it is, but it doesn't really matter right now. So we'll get back to quests later. Right now we're doing work. So I need 8 of these guys made into plates, so we can make a machine block. And then we're gonna need some wood so that we can make the other thing. So we can make all of the tree taps, and we'll just go ahead and do that right out here. So something like this, and there's the tree taps. So that will make our extractor. Now, the reason I haven't went ahead and smelted up the rest of this is because we're going to use the extractor immediately. But in order to do that, we're going to need, because I don't think we can see. Does this get? I might actually lose it, so I'm not going to do that. I don't know how these machines are going to behave because I haven't actually messed with IC2 in this version of Minecraft. So what we're going to do is we're going to make some more industrial or engineering, immersive engineering. There we go. That's what it's called. We're going to make some more immersive engineering items because that is the key to an easy time in IC2. Let's go ahead and drink. Alright, so we're going to need LV wire connector, a relay, and some actual copper wire. So that's pretty easy. We're just going to need some hardened clay. We're going to need a total of 6 hardened clay. So we're going to need some clay. That's not hard to do. And then we'll just smelt that up and take care of that. So, oh my god, I hate this door. Let's see, we're gonna need a little bit of dust. Actually, you know what? Let's take one of these, and we're just going to hammer it. So this guy has stopped because I think he's full. Or not. He's just slow. Okay. So we just need to come out here and we'll make some hardened clay and everything will be good. So once we get that taken care of, so that it will just pop in all the water. Shouldn't be a problem. Let's go ahead and eat. And you know, while we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and put some dirt over here. Fill in the rest of this stuff. Because I want to get as much of a farm going as I can, because we're going to need those seeds. The seeds are used for making the chicken eggs, so that is something we're going to want to deal with relatively soon. So do we have our 6 yet? We have more than enough. So we just need 6. I'll grab the rest later or something. But we just head back into our base. We'll cook these up, and we need to get the rest of the stuff. So I believe it's just copper that we're going to need. So let's get a couple more blocks of copper. And this is the trick if it works. I hope it works. I don't know if it's going to work. So there's that, but it should work. Basically all we have to do is we're going to make a couple of different things. So we have some shears in here. And I don't think... Oh, cool. So those actually make 1 each. That's a lot cheaper. So we'll make 1 more plate. We'll cut those. And we'll get 2 of these. And then we're going to need the hardened clay. And something like this. So those LV connectors and then relays. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a connector right there. We're going to put a relay here. And here, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where we need them. I like how that went through the door. And then we're going to put our extractor right here. And we're going to put a connector on that. And so we might need some more wires, but that's fine. Can we connect those? Oh. Connection obstructed. So that's going to have to go here. Wire length 1 block. Okay, so these are not that good to make. Alright, well, we'll throw them in the like useless chests over here. And we'll make the other ones, because I think those will work better. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 plates, and then these cut into copper wires, and then wires around this. We'll make 4 of these guys. So this should work, right? So we put that to that, and then that to that, and then that to that. So is that going to get power? Nope. Alrighty then. So something else we can try. This is I'm not quite finished with this. So we can also try making a, what are they called? A bat box. So bat box, tier 1 power. We're gonna need a bunch of tin cables. We're gonna need, let's see, 4 tin cables, and we need to go think about what we've been doing. So we might need to just go flat out and get IC2 stuff. If that's the case, that's fine. We'll deal with it. The bat box isn't a bad idea regardless. So we need a little bit of tin. Let's get like a block of that, and we should be good for everything else. Hopefully. It's going to require a little bit of iron, so we might not be able to make the compressor today. That's fine. If we can get this to work the way I want it to. Oh wait, no, that's all tin item casing, so that's easy as well. So we're going to take 2 of those. Those are the wires. That makes a little bit more wire than I thought. And then we're going to need something like that many for all of the stuff. So we're going to need batteries. And that requires some redstone. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And there's the 3 batteries. So that, and then these guys, and then just some wood makes the bat box. So, am I gonna get it back? Yes. All right. The bat box we can put right here, and we need to rotate it. I don't want to make the wrench. Can we rotate it with the hammer? I can. Perfect. And I want it to go down. Awesome. That actually worked out really nice. So we just put a connector here. And can we connect these guys? And that's not getting power. Okay. That's fine. We'll take these guys up. They're not going to work for now. So that's whatever. I wonder if it's because these guys aren't transferring power. So let's look at the wires. So wire length burns it to. All right, let's actually make some of the 10 wire coils and see if that works. So LV connector, and we're just gonna basically do the same thing, and let's see if these work. So that goes to, these are so finicky. That goes to that. What? Wire length 1 block. How do we? Okay, engineer's manual. Let's take a look at this. Cause oh my god, my inventory. These guys aren't stacking again. Oh, that's why. Okay. So, wires. Jacob's ladder. Alright, that is not what. Industrial wires. So, you can transfer. Okay, cool. So, each wire. So, yeah. Connecting to a. Yep. The coils are crafted by playing any combination of uninsulated cables with corresponding. Okay. So that would make wire length of 9 blocks. Got it. That makes sense. All right. So let's make one. Let's make sure this guy is taken care of and see if these work. I don't know if these are going to transfer the power. That's the only question I have. So can we put all those together? And that's 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3. We only need 4 blocks there. Okay, but it doesn't use it all. That is the more important part. So let's go get some more wires, and we'll see if this works. If not, we'll deal with it next time because I need to get some more iron. So 10 we have plenty of, as well as basically everything else. So 10 is going to be the best because we get 3 cables for each. And we can do something like this and make one big long wire connector. Cool. So we'll just use 10 wire for right now. It shouldn't electrify us. That's the only thing I'd be worried about. but we're putting it all in the air, so now is this getting power? Nope. 10-wire connector. Maybe that's what I need to make. So let's make one of those. That's going to require four of these guys. And actually, is copper better? Tier 2? We just need tier 1. So let's get just a little bit more tin. Is it wires? No, it's just pieces. So 3 more tin. Put that away. Put this stuff away. We'll kind of deal with this stuff later. Now, the immersive engineering cables are going to be useful. We might end up using them, but I don't know yet. Let's just clean out our inventory a little bit. So that stuff. And yeah, I'll deal with that stuff later. I still have the tin on me? Yes. So we have the rubber. And how to make the relays? Alright, just like that. So let's make the connectors if we need to. I just want to see if we put that there, is it going to give us power? You know, we could just do this. Doesn't really matter, actually. And then I can just combine all these guys back into my one big spool. So like so, like so. I can't attach wires. They can only take one. So I am going to need the other one. So this is just one last test. So we'll need 2 more rubber and 2 more tin. And hopefully it works. If not, we tried. That's the thing. I've never actually worked with this immersive wires because, like I said, I haven't seen IC2 in 1.12 or 1.10. I haven't seen IC2 at all in this version, so I don't know what we can do and what we can't. I just know that typically immersive engineering is what allows you to transfer RF to the other thing really easily. So we'll see if this is getting power now. Nope. Not draining or anything. Alright, well, that is fine. But what we can do is we can actually use this. We'll put a generator here, and then we'll do one of a relay there, and then basically connectors everywhere. So I might end up moving this guy again, but that's fine. Axe is what it says. I'm gonna do it. No, we need a wrench, I think. But what we can do is we can at least clear out this area. We can't clear out that. Okay, so what I am going to do between episodes is we're going to look at getting a generator. Just a normal one. That's not too bad. Iron furnace is more some iron plates. Or we just make a basic machine casing. It's the same amount of iron. So I'm going to just get some more iron. And next time we are going to get a little bit more into IC2 so that we can start working on getting the temperature regulator, I think. Yeah, because with the compressor we can make blaze rods easily and everything will be good. So that's what the plan will be, and I think we're going to use these immersive wires just because it'll be easier, it'll be cleaner. They don't take a full block like everything else does, and we can just kind of put this on our machines and have our bat box up here, I guess, and put that there, and then have a nice one of these. And since we're only going to be using low energy, doesn't really matter. So we can do something like that, and then we just put a generator on either side and power this guy up. So that'll be the plan, and we'll kind of go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!